Stephanie here, and I have Koa with me, and he is ready to go. Look at that, sitting and everything. He's like, I know you have treats. So for this video, we're going to do a 10-minute video, and we're going to work on heel. So heel is a command that we give our dog when we want them to do a controlled walk. So instead of the loose leash walking, where they have the whole leash and they get to, check everything out and sniff, heel is a lot more controlled. I'm going to keep Koa right next to my hip. That way he's not too far in front of me or too far behind me. This is great for walking through crowds or in places that you want Koa to be able to be right next to you and not to stray too far, okay? So, with heel, what you want to do is my right hand is my dominant hand, so I'm going to have my treats in my right hand, and I'm going to make sure that Koa is on my other side. So he's going to be on my left side. So come here, Koa. Yeah. I'm also going to make sure that I choke up on the leash. I want it so that the leash is able to go straight from me to him. Good boy. So I'm going to have it so that the lock is on the back side. That way I've got nice control over him. Yeah, good boy. You want to make sure that it's nice and tight, going straight from the dog to your hip. We don't want it to be too loose, because otherwise he can get in front of us, he can get in between our legs and trip us, he can fall behind. So we want to make sure that he stays right side by side, okay? Just like he is now, you're going to start and stop all the time in heel. You always want him to be in sit. So you start in sit and you end in sit, but you want to make sure that you're not using that word. So what you're going to do is you're going to lure him into the position without saying the word sit, okay? Alright, let's start. Now since he's on my left side, I'm going to start and stop with my left foot. Left foot always goes first because that's the side he's on, okay? As soon as I start, I'm going to give his leash a little jiggle. That's going to let him know, hey, we're ready to go. And then I'm going to step my foot and he's going to follow right with me. So, to get him into position, I'm going to move the leash around and he wants to play. Come on. Come on. Good boy. We're going to go around in a nice little circle. There we go. And I lure him into his sit position. Good boy. So I've got a nice tight leash. Koa. Heel. Good. Now I'm keeping the treat right at my belly button so that he can see it. He knows it's there. Good boy. And as soon as we stop, good heel. Good heel. You want to make sure that you reiterate the word. That way he can really start putting the puzzle pieces together. He knows that the word goes with the action, goes with the reward, okay? Koa, heel. Good. Who's a good boy? Good. There we go. Good heel. Now you'll notice I'm not telling him to sit. I just lure him with that treat. I keep it right here at my belly button. So he sees it. He knows what he needs to do to get that treat, okay? Good boy. I still got it nice and tight. Koa. I'm going to step with my left foot first. Heel. Good. Good boy. Good. So even though we're turning and moving, he stays right with me. He's watching that treat, which is great. And as soon as we stop, he knows what he needs to do. Good heel. There's my boy. Good job, buddy. Good job. So, that's kind of the essential part of heel. It's just stopping and starting in the sit, making sure you've got a nice tight row from you to your hip, from your hip to the dog, and then making sure that you're stepping with that left foot first, or whichever side he's on, okay? It's easier for the treats to be in your dominant hand and him on the opposite. That way you can just easily treat, nice and easy, and keep that treat right at your belly button, okay? Now that we've done kind of the intro to heel, I'm going to introduce you guys to the speeds, okay? So, speeds, when you're doing heel, when you're walking just normally, you're not constantly walking straight. Sometimes you have to turn, sometimes you have to go right, sometimes you have to go left. So that's what we're going to teach Mr. Koa. We're going to teach him how to go right and how to go left. So, if I have Koa on my left side, and I decide that I need to turn left, he's on the inside, which means he's going to actually have to slow his pace, okay? So, when I turn left, I'm going to lean back a little bit on the leash. We're going to go around in a circle, and I'm going to tell Koa, slow, slow. So I lower my voice, and I slow my speech kind of help him along and, you know, kind of works with him in his paws. Now when we turn to the right, he's on the outside, which means he's actually going to have to speed up those paws. Good boy. So when he has to speed up the paws, I'm going to say, Koa, faster, faster, faster. And he's going to get excited because I've got a higher voice and I'm speaking a little bit quicker. So he gets excited and those paws are just going to move real quick. So, important thing when you're doing the speeds, you don't change your speed. Koa has to change his speed to adapt to us, okay? So you guys are Alpha Dog, not Mr. Koa, even though he has a cute face. Sorry, buddy. He's not Alpha Dog, which means that you guys need to control him. He needs to adapt to you and choose his speeds to adapt to you instead of you adapting to him. So, when you're doing your speeds, don't change yours. He has to change his, okay? So we're going to practice a little bit on our speeds. Come here. Come on. There we go. There's a good boy. All right, so we're going to do a few of the slows, a few of the fasts, okay? Come on. Heel. Good boy. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Heel, bud. So I'm moving him around. I'm keeping the leash right at my hip. It's really important for him to actually move faster, okay? Heel. Slow. 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 Good. Slow. 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 Good. Heel, bud. Good job. There we go. So you'll notice when we're doing the slow, I lean back a little bit on the leash. That's going to help slow him down. It's okay sometimes when you're doing the slow, he might sit down. It's just because he's trying to figure out what you're asking for, okay? Just keep moving, keep going. Go up. Heel. Faster, 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 faster. Boy. Faster, 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 faster. Slow, slow, slow. Good job, buddy. Good heel. That's a good boy. Heel. Slow, slow. Good. Slow, slow. Faster, 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 faster. Good heel, Koa. Good boy. All right, so he's doing super, super awesome at the speeds, working those. Good boy. So when you guys are out walking, what I want you to do, off. Good boy, come here. Sit. Here's my boy. Good job, buddy. All right, so when you guys are out walking, what I want you to do, every walk you go on, you should be going at least 3 times a week, doing a walk with Mr. Koa outside. Now, whenever you go on a walk, 4 to 5 minutes of that walk should be worked with heel, okay? Because we want to make sure that he's understanding and getting the controlled part of the walk. So when you guys are out walking, just 4 to 5 minutes of heel and then loose leash walking. We want to make sure that the walk is still for Koa. So we want him to be able to walk around, sniff, and check stuff out. Can you lay down for me? Lay down. Are you serious? So we want to make sure that you guys are only keeping the heel to a minimum. So when you're doing 4 or 5 minutes, that's going to help him do the controlled walk, but also giving him the rest of the time to be able to sniff and explore like a doggy. Yes, because that walk's kind of fun, huh? So minimal time doing the heel, but you want to make sure that you do it every time you go walking until he really gets used to it, okay? So to go over the main parts of our heel, remember you want to have a nice tight leash going straight from your hip to your dog, okay? So you can roll it up in your hand, keep it right at your hip. You want to make sure you keep your treats in your dominant hand. Doggy goes on the other side. That way it's easy to just reach over and treat. Keep those treats right at your belly button so he can see it and he knows what he's working for, okay? If he's on my left side, I step with my left foot first. Give his leash a little jiggle and say heel. So as soon as that foot comes off the ground, I'm saying heel and off we go, okay? So when I'm doing my speeds, as we walk together, when he's on the inside, I want to tell him slow, slow. Lean back a little bit on the leash, keep him right with me. When he's on the outside, I'm going to tell him faster, 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 and his paws are going to get excited and he's going to move a little bit quicker. Remember, you don't change your speed, Koa has to adapt to you, okay? Every time you start, every time you stop the heel, he needs to be in a sit position. Remember, you don't want to say the word sit. Use that treat, lure him into his spot, okay? What you're going to do is just let him sniff it, pretend like you're pulling it away, keep it right at your belly button. His tushy will hit the ground super quick. So, we're going to practice a little bit more, and then we will be good. Yes, you're doing such a good job, Koa. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Come on. Round in the circle. I just move him around in the circle to get him into position. Good boy. Ready? Heel. Good. Slow, slow, slow. Good boy. Come on. So it's okay if he sits down. He's just trying to figure out why we're going so slow. Good boy. Good boy. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Heel, Koa. Good boy. Good boy. Now one more thing is when you guys are practicing, make sure you start and end not only in the sit, but you want to be facing the same direction. So if Koa's cute little fluffy tushy goes out to the side, what I want you to do is just lean down and move him over so that you're facing the same direction, okay? We don't want that tushy out to the side. We don't want him facing you. We want him facing exactly where we're going, just like we are. And we continue to do that the whole walk. Yes, he's a good boy. So, this was Stephanie and Koa. And for today, we were working on our heel, our controlled walk, and we added in both our faster and our slower. Remember, only 4 to 5 minutes of the heel during the walk. The rest of the time is for Koa to explore and sniff and check everything out just like a doggy should. He's a good boy. So he's getting it down well. I hope you guys have fun. And make sure you're doing at least 3 walks a week, okay? All right.